Welcome back. Okay, next we're talking about the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup right in Papua New Guinea. Because the Falconets, they were able to bounce back, beating Canada 3-1. And everyone is like, okay, I wouldn't really judge them by that. But then when you take a look at what has happened, in the opening game, it tells you that these girls really need to do more. Now you can join us on the social media, Facebook and Twitter. Can the Falconets actually make it out of the group? What they play next, of course, is Spain. And if they're able to beat Spain as much as how many goals style, they can get it out. Can they really make it out of the group? And of course, for the Super Falcons, well, the preparations are already gone, and they're on the way. They're already in Cameroon, getting ready for their opening game, which is going to be on Sunday. What's going to happen to these girls? Can they retain the title? That's what Amajapini, Nigerian Football Federation president, is actually telling them. Go ahead, we're behind you. Go ahead, we're supporting you. Go ahead and see how you can bring the trophy back home. But obviously, it's going to be very, very difficult. Now, just take updates coming from the FIFA Women's World Cup. Ghana and France, the game earlier this morning ended 2-2. Now, France scored first, and Ghana equalized the nick of our first half. But somehow, in the second half, okay, they scored again, and France, 95th minute injury time, stole the show from them. Just like it happened to them, New Zealand, late goal cost them that game. And right now, against France, another late goal, they got a draw. So in their first two games, Ghana have just got 1 point from 2 games. Can they really make it higher from there? Is going to be a big question. And that for the other game, Germany and Mexico, the first half ended goalless, but somehow Germany were able to score 3 in the second half to beat Mexico 3-0. So Germany, Spain, these are teams that have actually make it to the semifinals even with a game to spare. But for Super Falcons, for Falconets, can they really make it out from the group after that? Tire is obviously going to be a very, very tough one. You know what? We'll just enjoy the game between the Falconets and, of course, Canada, and also how Japan and Spain, what happened yesterday. And the media officer of Rivers Angels, talking about Jessica Amadichi, will be joining us to review the Falconets game and also talk about the Super Falcons. Stay with us.
Rose, who's up front. She might reach this though, Deanne Rose. Well, here is streaming back and she's got no support. She looks up to find a cross, and there it is! Canada have the opening goal! No, they're threatening down the other side with Uchendu. Fancy the shot. Good defending by... Well, penalty given. A handball against St George, I think. Looks to be shoulder, I don't know.